Hey everyone, and welcome back to FTL Supremacy. So last time we beat the flagship with NGB here. Turns out NGB could be a pretty good ship if you give it the right drones and glaive beam. I think that I had glaive beam, I had hull beam, and a burst laser 3 that shot 5 rounds. That was pretty great. And I was looking at a couple other ships trying to figure out which one to try out. And I noticed some of them now have artillery beams. Like, Crystal A here, along with all its guns, also has an artillery cannon that shoots a heavy shield-piercing crystal projectile. So I assume it shoots like a giant burst of the Crystal Vengeance, maybe? Or it could just be a giant missile that comes through. I don't know. However, I was thinking about doing boarding. We didn't do any boarding last run. So I was looking, there's 2 Lanius cruisers. We got A and B. There's no C, unfortunately. B is for boarding. A is for, just overpowered. Because if we jump in here, 2 breach bombs, flak 2, and a Vulcan cannon to start with. That's crazy. You can't power any, can you power the Vulcan? You can power the Vulcan. You can only power like one of these weapons, but still starting with the Vulcan is insane. But I think we're gonna do Lanius B here. Lanius B also has an artillery beam, which breaches shields and the hull. Like, it doesn't do any system damage. I assume it doesn't do any hull damage. It's just there to pierce the hull so that our crew of Lanius here could come in and just wipe everyone out. Just death by suffocation. Which I think sounds like a pretty neat idea. We also start with level 2 in the clone bay. Mind control. We do have a teleporter. Pretty bad weapons. I don't think we can power. Why? That's only 1 power? Really? Okay, laser charger Mark II shoots 4 lasers for 1 power. That's a bit much. Breach 2 and Pegasus Missile Mark II. I assume we probably start with fairly low missiles, though it should be random somewhat. So we're gonna do hard again. We get 18 missiles on top of our starting 8. So that's 26 missiles. That's a good amount. I'm not sure if well, I'll probably be using maybe breach bomb. Maybe start the fight off with a breach. I don't know. We can level up our artillery beam here to a 10-second cooldown. It starts at 25 seconds. We only have piloting. We don't have any doors or sensors or not a battery backup, which it's a bit rough. Hopefully we don't have any fires. Do we have an oxygen? We don't have an oxygen system. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna sell any missiles. Normally, I'd love to sell missiles. Like, even if I was playing Rock A, I'd probably sell missiles. Because I hate Rock A. Trade fuel for scrap. That's a lot of fuel. Let's see, he's got a burst laser 2, so that's gotta tear into me before I can really do much to him. So yeah, I'll just pay you. We'll check out the distress beacon. Well, giant alien spiders, they are no joke, but we have a clone bay, so they're kind of a joke. Alright, we killed them. We got a little bit of money, a little bit of fuel, a couple missiles. I'm not really sure what to go about upgrading first. I guess not weapons. It's gonna be 75 power for weapons. That's a lot. Maybe I should just go defensive and go shields, perhaps? It's probably a good call. Because we have a lot of health, but our systems don't. Like, even if we can take, 30 rounds and still be kicking, all of our systems will be down, and then stuff gets rough. Because then you can't prevent additional damage from coming in if all your systems are down. Yeah, I'll sell drone parts. I don't need those for anything. No combat yet. Oh, wait, combat. I love combat. You have a single missile launcher? I'd love to get cloaking or something to deal with missile launchers. I hate missile launchers with a passion. Well, are you gonna board? Oh, dude, that's a bad move. Let's see if we can get them dead before they can fire that missile. Like, I think we can do it. Maybe. That looks pretty close. But this guy's got very little health. This guy is dying. Yeah, he shoot a missile off. Asphyxiation was killing that other guy. Okay, well, they're dead at least. And we get a bunch of stuff. More stuff when we contact the settlement. However, we don't have a med bay. We only have a clone bay, so we can't really... We can't use a medical airlock on these guys. It just doesn't work. We could breach bomb our own crew. That would technically work. Not sure if that's a great idea. We could board and attempt to release some slaves. I think instead we just attack to hopefully choose some slaves. Because I think if you try and board, really only could send 2 people over. It doesn't matter if we send more than 2. There's only 2 to a room. Well, I could send maybe 2 into here and 2 into there, and that maybe that'll change it because of the whole shield room debacle there. But I'm just gonna send everyone in on engines, no piloting, hopefully, and hopefully I can knock out their missile launcher here. That's the shields. That's not their weapons. Quick! No, I'm gonna need more charges. Okay, maybe just 1 charge. Still not great. I really should have aimed at a different weapon instead of that, but my mistake. Shoot that, thank you. Yeah, they had a fairly heavy gun. There goes our hull breaches. They'll put the fire out. He's gonna be a little roughed up. Thankfully, Clone Bay's here to save the day. You can run, you're not gonna make it. There we go. I don't know why that guy was making like weird grunting noises. That was weird. Unfortunately, we did get a, we only got the one guy we didn't get to choose, which means you're gonna be in an infinite state of dying until I can find an oxygen thing. Which is very unfortunate for you. You'll be living most of your life. You're like, all that skill, it's gone. I'm sorry, dude. It's just gone. You'll be living most of your life in the clone bay. Do I have backup? I do have it. Let's turn that off. That'll actually save his skills, since he's not gonna die over and over. He's only not gonna die the one time. Okay, we do have enough for more weapons, but I think we instead go shields and kind of thinking going engines. We encountered a lot of missiles so far. Very much so dislike the missiles. 4 fuel for an anti-combat drone. That actually sounds pretty nice. Because I can immediately sell that back. I'm not sure if I want to sell that. Apparently the anti-combat drone's better now than it is in the base game. So, well, there's oxygen. We're 1 scrap short. Well, there's the 1 scrap we needed to buy oxygen. Final system slot. Oh man. I guess that's true. We have we got all these things. So we buy oxygen. There will be no hacking or cloaking or drone control. Oh my. Okay, let's think about this in terms of the flagship, right? Flagship has... He has combat drones attacking me. He has cloaking. He has hacking. He has 4 missiles, or 4 bombs, and a missile launcher. I'm not sure how much hacking will help. Cloaking is definitely a big help. If we don't buy oxygen, what are we going to replace it with? It's got to either be drone control, cloaking, or hacking. I'd probably go for cloaking, to be honest. But we're gonna be hard pressed to actually keep people on our ship. I think we go without the oxygen. I think we need drone control or cloaking for that final boss. Something to help us along the way. If that's the case, I guess I'll just leave. Sorry, dude, you're gonna be here until I can find some emergency respirators. If I get some emergency respirators, he's probably worth keeping alive then. Because hopefully, if they're strong enough, he'll survive in between each jump. And at that point, I can... like, the jump itself will heal him if my plumb base is high enough. We can actually send the crew in because we have a plumb bay. Yeah, he died. We got a little money, but he comes back out in the plumb bay. Turn your position. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait for him to be reconstructed. Please tell me we don't have to dive here. Okay, we don't have to dive. We'll be fine. A little wary after that last time. Diving's pretty rough. Yeah, we will attack this ship. He's only got a single laser, so he can't even do anything to us. We'll just pepper him with the charged laser and be on our way. Probably has pretty high engines, though. And system casing. Rather you didn't have that. Okay, miss. There we go. Let's check out your engines. What you got in there? You got one. Got another cloak. We did miss we missed 2 and 1 was resisted, so that's why he's already cloaked again. Got 2. 3. Well, no, that's just still 2. That's a resist. Okay, another resist. Fine. 3. 4. He had 4 in his engines. A 60% chance to miss there. That was me. I probably would have gotten hit, but not for this scout. The scout's doing pretty good. He does have level 2 cloaking as well. I don't think he had enough power to power level 2 cloaking. It didn't seem like it. Though, this is kind of where it gets silly, where we're just waiting for him to die. There's nothing he can do. So we're just going to have to slowly shoot him to death. I mean, I guess I could start chucking Pegasus missiles at him. That'll do 6 damage each because that's 2 shots for 3 damage. How long does that take to charge? That may be worth it. Soon as my guy's done shooting. How many times have you shot? 26 rounds? This one battle? Maybe 2 battles. I don't... Was he in the gun room for the last one? I don't remember. More drone parts. Okay. Let's check this gun real quick. 18 seconds. Okay, that's why. I was saying, if that's going to be 10 seconds, that's great. 6 damage in 10 seconds? No. It'll take about 18 to finalize. They have ion and they have drone control, but they are... Well, they're not guaranteed to be NGs. There could be other things on there. I think we can take them, though. Okay, it was a slug and a rock. No NGs at all. However, we can throw everyone. That is a 3-room. That's odd. I haven't really seen any 3 rooms so far. Throw everyone into the weapon sphere, and we should be able to take it. Oh, they've got NG Medibot dispersal. Gotta take out that med bay. I think I caught it on fire too. Turn off that. We don't want that. We do want... Oh, that's a fire beam. You brought the wrong weapon, dude. It's the worst weapon to fight me. I mean, I'll let you get the point of damage off if you could do it. I don't think you can, but, I'd let you. Going back aboard. 146 scrap is pretty great for the first sector, considering we already have level 2 shields. I kind of want to do this. It'd be nice to get that on, constantly barraging them. Though, I think we're going to do some power so we can guarantee to have all this stuff up. And their medbay... Well, no, their medbay was already broken, so... Fire must have spread somewhere else. You know what? We'll beam onto a board. We don't want to deal with that launcher. I have no idea what it is. We got some scans, which is really worthless. It's the last beacon on the map. Scan won't help us at all. Especially oxygen, we don't have one, dude. I'm surprised he didn't offer to install one for us. Okay, so Lanius is red, so we're better off going up here. We want to find more Lanius. We could find one of the crew events where we could buy crew. I want to buy as many Lanius as I can. Entire Lanius crew plus Bruden. Yeah, we will actually attack him to get to the storage cache. We can probably lay him out with just this. No cloaking or anything? Yeah, he's done for already. I guess maybe he put all his points in engines, like all of his points. It does feel like, I don't know, we'll have to see the rest of Sector 2. But I recall Sector 2 being easier than Sector 1 last go, so. He does have system casing. Does he have like 4 system casings over there? Okay, there goes his engines. I have no idea how many engines he had. We'll go ahead and pepper this, just in case. I don't think these guys run. They run in other mods, but I don't think they run in Supremacy here. I kind of want them to run. I like the ones that explode. I mean, it's awful when they do it. Like, it doesn't give you anything extra when they explode. I just like the fact that they explode. And you could never try, like, what is that? Is that Captain's Edition that has the sentient scouts, and sometimes they'll surrender and you can accept it and they'll just shoot you with missiles or holograms. Like it'll be mid-fight and you'll get hit by unavoidable damage that just says holograms aborted. Here's a bunch of holograms to attack you, watch out. Those are always interesting fights. Flat gun. 2 power for 3 shots. That is surprisingly weak comparatively. But okay. It's fine by me. I will go ahead and... Well, no. No, we're like 1 jump from a shop, you idiot. Never do that when you're next to a shop. Go to the shop first. It could have a Vulcan. You never know what it has. We will drop all these. We don't need those for anything. Howard Beam seems pretty good. Especially if I'm rocking flak. Like charged laser flak. I think a Howard Beam probably a decent idea. We gotta buy these guys because they live a little longer and no oxygen. But we still need, like... If we had the Medbot dispersal, I think we'd be fine. Let's just see. Any other stores? No other stores. I think we're gonna buy, do we want to go halberd? I think we want to go halberd. I think it's usually important to have at least 1 beam weapon on board. Just for the fact that, we're actually gonna have that big gun online, just in case. Beams allow you to hit multiple rooms at a time, which means the crew is scrambling. Like, I need the crew to scramble, especially if I'm boarding. I don't want all the crew to be in 1 room. I want to be fighting like 2 or 3 guys and have the rest of the crew trying to fix 1 damage in 18 different rooms. And we will buy that. We can't power it yet. I mean, we could if we depowered some stuff, but not likely. I mean, this mind control, it's been a real big help so far. Think of all the times it's saved us. Cue, just crickets. Couple things. We got some scrap there from some loyalists. It's hard for me to say loyalists. I shouldn't say that word very often. Yeah, we'll give you some fuel. 22 scrap, that's worth it. You gave us $18 in return for that? Like 18 additional dollars? Oh, it's a store. Here we go. Yeah, I'll sell some drone parts. I don't need those. I will buy some fuel. No damage. We don't want any of those. Anti-ship ion drone would be great if I had drone control. That guy would be great if I had oxygen. We don't want an FT... Well, do we want an FTL jammer? People really don't run away in this mod, do they? If they do, they're usually dead before long. Battery backup. That's pretty nice. We'll save it for later, though. Cloaking I can't afford. And mind control I already have. We'll check out this. There's just store after store here. I'd love a Lanius. I don't think you could find Lanius really all that often. Oh, the winter months get to me. Ion Blast Mark II. 2 power, 3 seconds, 1 shot, 1 ion. Is that better or worse than the original one? Was it 4 seconds for the original one? I don't actually remember. I thought it was very low. 3 seconds actually seems higher to me. Because I wanted to say it was almost on par with the Vulcan. But Vulcan, I think, is 1 a second. I don't know. Cloaking, medbay, battery backup. Hey, emergency respirators. And a Lanius. I kind of want both. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'll sell the breach bomb for it. Go ahead and put you strictly on teleport duty. I think you're also strictly teleport duty. We can revive this guy now. That 25% doesn't seem that great. But again, I'm gonna hope I can keep him alive in between jumps. That is my hope. I think the medbot dispersal is probably the thing we need. So how fast is your health draining? Not the fastest. If I could beat every... Well, that's the issue. Trying to keep him alive in between every jump. I figured these respirators would help. They may not help as much as I hope they did. If I sell them back for full price? No, I think I bought them for 60. Maybe not the best idea on my part. It was worth a shot. Someone's got to try it, right? Yeah, we'll search. And we just take a bunch of damage. Great. Well, you can come down here and... Well, no. You should stay up there and hold the shields. I would have taken the weapon. Actually, I probably would have taken the... Well, no. I probably wouldn't have taken the stasis pod because we don't... These people just keep dying. I need to stop bringing people on board my ship. They're here just to suffer. Yeah, I'll take that. It's 3 scrap for anti-drone, which is like 15 bucks or 5. It may have only been 5. We will attack this guy. He only has just this crappy little missile launcher. He does have a clone bay. Let's see, can we get that offline? We can get it offline. Great. And they're not gonna last too much longer. We're gonna go ahead and lay out their clone bay here. I keep forgetting the name of the stupid thing. Let's go ahead and just lay it out with all the lasers. There we go. We got would you pronounce that Mare? Is that like a weird way to spell Mary? Marge. Maybe it's French. Who knows? How are you handling this? Like, not any better than this guy. It's weird. Well, you're on engines. Well, no. You're just gonna stand around and repair the clone bay? I don't know. It's weird. I can't put people... Like, I don't want to put people on engines. I want engines always to be at maximum efficiency. Yeah, I'll teleport you on board. Oh, this is a bad... Can I sell crew? Could you add the thing where I could sell crew in this mod? Yeah, here's 15 missiles. DNA backup, I already had that. I know you could sell crew in one of the mods, which is helpful when you're running a ship with no oxygen. I've actually done that in that mod, because there is a ship with no oxygen where I would sell off crew that needed oxygen. No, we're not paying your toll. What's wrong with you? I'll just send everyone to their death. Yeah, you know what? Congratulations, NG dude. Or, Zoltan guy. You're here to more or less be a suicide bomber. Congrats. Also, there already go my... Like, that's only like a 1 probably, and it's already taken off my shields. Come on. Oh, resist is the worst thing that could happen to me. And my weapons are on fire. I should have powered that up, now that I think about it. It's too late now. Okay, well, we've taken that out. Go send those guys in there, maybe? Put them in the shields, actually. They'll be too busy doing stuff to try and protect the shields. Okay. Weapons are offline. Everyone on board is fine. The account suffocating to death being fine. We'll go ahead and lay out their med bay here. They had apparently a pretty high med bay. This may be able to kill them. We gotta get rid of their oxygen first. Stun was pretty nice. Okay, yeah, he died. That's fine. Go ahead and just shoot him to death. Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna try and run past. Yeah, that was a mistake on your part. And they're all dead. Not very much scrap comparative to what we had to deal with there, but that's okay. Grats, you get to stand there, and if that guy ever revives, we'll put him down here. All of you guys get it. I think this is gonna be the layout. We're gonna suicide bomb with 1 guy. Probably not the best idea, but that's what we're gonna go with. Equipment for sale. Anything good? We do need fuel. Damage is fine. We don't want any of that. Drone control would be great. Drone control again would be great. Anti-ship ion stunner drone sounds pretty amazing. Oxygen, I'm kind of considering it. Oh, but I want like a sweet like cloaking or hacking or drone control. I wouldn't mind drone control at all. I don't know. Battery backup. That's really cheap. I'll buy that. Buy it. I already own shields. I guess one of the cloaking ships don't start with shields. I don't think they start with shields. I think they start with 3. Yeah, we're just gonna attack him. I think they start with 3 cloaking though. We'll hop in right on board your nice little drone control over there. Same ship as last time, except replace the ion gun with a giant missile launcher. Not the best thing to see, but no system casing means they're pretty much done for. Go attack the shields. Yeah, so they'll prioritize getting health over shields at least. I still will go for shields first, though. Let's go ahead and take out their med bay. And then go hide in the med bay. Oh, there's a fire in there. Okay. I think I'd rather have a weapon that got rid of, or did breaching instead of fire, though. And the annoying thing about choking people out, they're always going to be running from you when their oxygen's low. We're back on board, and we will jump away to the next sector. Zoltan or pirates? We gotta go pirates. We don't want to fight Zoltan. We don't have a bypass for their shields. So pirate it is. We're at 95. We want 2 more bars of power to make sure halberd beams popped up. We haven't really been paying too much attention to our weapons down here, which is a mistake. It's definitely a mistake. We'll go ahead and board on weapons and 1 guy to shields, which should split their forces. Yep, there he goes. It's probably a bit too late to take out their weapons, but we'll try it anyway. There we go, weapons pretty much offline. Thankfully, it does not matter if our shields or our clone bay goes offline. That's fine. It'll be a bit annoying, but it'll be fine. I should probably send another guy in there to help. It is just an Ingy, but I don't think he has anything going for him here. He got stunned. It's unfortunate for him. Yeah, I really hate having to chase these guys all around. Do we take rock over one of these guys? We'll have more health, so they won't die as often. Since the respirators and the masks, or their normal thing, doesn't seem to stack, really. Yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. Oh, I thought I had to drag him over there. Nope. Click on him. There we go. And we're going to put you here. Go ahead and recall everyone we can. We're going to have to wait, unfortunately. This engine can go ahead and repair my clone bay. Hey, do you want to go ahead and break weapons over there? Will you do that? You will not. Alright, it's systems. It's not weapons. He could go to weapons, but they're already broken. There we go. Everyone's back aboard. They're pretty low on health, but that's fine. We'll get a big boost here just from jumping. Okay, cloaking. It's the Dread Pirate Tucko. He does have that. I don't like that. Especially when you cloak, because it's a chain ion, so it's gonna get better over time. He is going to miss my shields, which is a great thing to do. And you don't have any slugs over there, so that's bad for you. Go ahead and board your weapons. And we should probably go ahead and shoot this out. Turn off shields. Turn the shields back on. We missed anyway, so it didn't really matter in the long run. They're running out of that, so we'll go ahead and do one of these. They're actually have two into their clone bay over there. You should be up here. Well, this now I'll probably say the station's right. Whatever. Still not dead. They have a lot of health on their team. Did a fire just pop up? How did a fire pop up in there? Does this also do fire? It says it does hull, so I don't believe it does fire. Okay, come in here and start punching. Have just enough health to punch them down. How much health do you have? Apparently very little. Okay. Go ahead and bring them back aboard. We are going to a store, so we'll go ahead and just... no, you know what? We're gonna go... It's 40. It's an extra 7, or it's extra 9 health, though. Yeah, I'll buy it. Being able to have those guys heal 9 extra health is probably worth it. I mean, I probably would do this if I could pick. I don't think I get a pick. So we'll never sell our crew to slaves. Unless that was an event where I could literally sell them, but I'm pretty sure they would have attacked me. They're pirates, not slavers. I'm kind of curious. Could I have actually picked a guy to sell? I don't think you can. Like, I think in the mod where you could, you had to pick a race. Something to think about, I guess. So I have those two do that. We're gonna send a guy into the weapons here. Have a guy go into shields to distract him. My weapons are offline. That's not great. A miss is pretty good. Yeah, that wasn't a miss, though. That was pretty bad. And a hull breach. Their missile is offline, so we don't have to care about that. We should go down here now. You want to take off their drone control here. Because they got drone 2. Drone 2 is pretty annoying. People are dying somewhere from something. I completely forgot we even had that. And we can't overpower their med bay. So we're really just trying... nope. You know what? Run up here. Spread their forces. And then we can mind control the guy in here to help me fight. We'll go ahead and shoot 3 rounds into here, hoping to take it out. Just enough. Good. That guy died. That's fine. We don't really care about that guy, though. Do some damage to their med bay. They only had 2 med bay, and they were able to keep stuff online. Not great. We're going to mind control him. And we're going to try and squeeze out a third shot here. Take that offline. There we go. The med bay is actually, or they're not the med bay, but the clone bay is actually filling up because of how many people are on board. Send people over to the clone bay. I sent him. I didn't mean to send him. That's fine. Man, I do wish I could double click these guys. I'm playing StarCraft 2, and I just want to double click units of the same type to bring them over. Like, oh, I need the units that don't need oxygen. Let me just double click one of them to select all of them. Not how that works in FTL, unfortunately. It would be helpful. Can I shift click in this game? Maybe. Oh yeah, I can shift click. Though shift click should be different than control click. Control click just doesn't work at all. Okay. You're back here. It's a really odd assortment we've got going on here in this ship. Pirates are... no, we're jumping about pirates. Titanium casing, 30%. These ships have to be having multiple of these. And they have to stack or something based on how often I get that. I could buy my wonderful drone control. I think we buy sensors. I think we buy drone control. I think we buy defense drone. I think that's what we do. Then we sell lifeform scanner. The anti-personnel drone, we don't need that. And people attack our ship too often. I don't think Zoltan shields are very good at all at this. Maybe if I had 3 of them. Apparently I do have 3 drone slots. That's a lot. Reconstructor teleport would actually be great. Always having a full prep team. You know what? Goodbye emergency respirators. People are they're dying left and right anyway. Who cares? We'll go with the reconstructor teleport. I'm a little more willing to just be very floozy with my money, considering how much money I had last time.